Hey everybody, it is Miss Shaw, and today I decided to come see my mom for a while. And so, what it was is that have you guys ever heard of pork and beans, or even Franks and beans, or hot dogs and beans? Well, we're going to take those and actually make one dish out of it. And it's usually done with leftovers. So, the first thing is my mom has leftover hot dogs, okay? We have no buns, okay? Earlier today, we decided to have bacon and eggs, and we have some bacon left over, okay? We also have, let me take this off for a second. We also have beans that are there. We're going to combine them all together, cook them up, and make a meal out of it. Now, a lot of times we have taken leftover beans and we have just cut up hot dogs and put into it to make our meal. Well, we're going to do all three of them, and that's just because why not? As I always say, cooking is both science, creativity, and figuring it out. Does it taste good or not? I've had Franks and beans. I have had pork and beans, which my grandmother usually takes some ham and bake up the beans. This I'm going to do it in a pot. I don't want to bake and heat up the house. So I'm just going to cut them up and then put them in a pot. I'll show you everything after I have done it and we start warming it up. Okay, be back in a bit. Hey guys, okay, so I have cut up my hot dogs. Hopefully you can see them cut up. There we go. And I opened up the can of beans. And we have our, okay, yep. And we have our bacon that's crumbled up, okay? I'm going to just turn on the oven to about medium high. I do it about a 6. Okay, trying to remember, sometimes everything is flipped backwards. I'm going to pour the bacon into the pot. Now you can use any beans you want. This is Aldi's beans. Oops, hopefully I got it into there. Unfortunately, my phone, as soon as I start recording, I can't flip it. Where some you can. Just type on my phone, the phone I have. Okay. Next, while we're doing this, we're going to put in the bacon. Now, if you are a vegetarian, well, of course, you just warm up the beans, okay? If you do not eat pork, okay, because I do know some people do not eat pork. If you did turkey bacon, if you did all beef hot dogs, and then you grab beans that are vegetarian, you are perfect on that because that will not have any pork. A lot of the beans, the baked beans that we have, do have pork in it. So I would suggest getting the vegetarian style beans and then add the meat to it. Okay? And you know what type of meat. Okay, so now we're going to add this in. Make sure I show you. Okay. Okay. And we're going to stir it and heat it up for about, I don't know how many minutes. When it starts boiling, actually. But make sure you continuously are turning it, stirring it, and stuff, okay? So it'll take maybe about a good 5 minutes. Okay, maybe 6. And then when you're done, just put it in a bowl and bon appetit. So enjoy. That is my couple minute presentation of cooking. Now you may say, well, that tastes disgusting. Well, you never know until you try. And just remember, if you can always add, subtract things that you need. And I always tell kids, this is why you need to know how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. You add because you're going to add things to see if it tastes good. subtract, take things away that you don't like. Multiply, like if you have to make a bigger amount of things, that's multiplying. And dividing is making something that's really big smaller. Okay, so yes, in cooking, you need to know some mathematics, and we're using some terms. Also science, you're experimenting. You're adding things to see if it works well. You're subtracting things to see if maybe that tastes better. Okay? And then art. Oh my goodness, we're also being part of art. Art is making something look good. Especially when you are doing culinary art. You make it so that it's pleasing to the eye, pleasing to the nose. Oh my goodness, we're using our senses too on cooking. See? Everything comes together that we have learned in school. So this is starting to warm up a little bit. It'll take a few more minutes. And then we're eating it. Oh yeah, and this came from my mom. So we decided to do a science experiment today for cooking. Okay? Take care, everybody. Enjoy the summer. I know we're trying to get back to school, so be safe, be careful, be wise, know your surroundings, and enjoy cooking. Love you. Bye.